History. Unfortunately, none of the inscriptions at Banteay Kdei reveal its construction date, yet it is believed to have been built towards the end of the 12th century with some pauses in construction, while the central shrine is seemingly more confidently dated to the reign of Jayavarman SEVENTH in the late 12th early 13th century. Interestingly, early French researchers speculated that Banteay Kdei was possibly built upon an existing site that appears in the inscription of Sdok Kak Thom, possibly a site named Kuti of the region Purvadisa. Noting the lack of inscriptions, George Coedes supposed the site could be connected with Purvatathagta, or Buddha of the East, mentioned in the Preah Khan stele. Others note inscriptions registered K. 228, 278, 293, and 298 mentioning this site. See the Inscriptions and References section for more. The art style of the site is largely that of the Bayon era, although researchers note the site being constructed in phases with sometimes long pauses. The site carries many Mahayana Buddhist arts, attributed to Jayavarman SEVENTH's era, as are the outer Gopura with their massive face towers similar to that of Ta Prohm, Ta Som, and on a larger scale, the gates of Angkor Thom. The site wasn't excluded from the so-called iconoclast event that saw much of Buddhist imagery hacked away sometime after the Jayavarman SEVENTH era. Surprisingly, there are a couple of surviving Buddha images that escaped this event. The site also features late/post-Angkor era remnants of a Buddhist terrace surrounded by double sima on the southern side of the east terrace just outside the first enclosure. It would also appear that the site received numerous alterations likely attributable to the post-Angkor era, namely the use of laterite to seal off sections of the site, e.g. the north wall of the second enclosure. You can also see some chambers that still have paint/polychrome on their walls. My guess is this is from the 15th C or later, or perhaps when monks reportedly occupied the site in the 80/90s. The site was cleared of overgrowth in the 1920s and restoration work began in the years following, led by Henri Marchal. In 2000, Sophia University and Apsara carried out a lot of research on the site, including excavations around the Hall of Dancers, and by chance in 2001 discovered a collection of Buddha images, some 108, likely buried for their protection. Later they would discover even more, including the stunning 1,000 Buddha pillar/kaitya. There is a hall at the eastern entrance covering one of the open excavation pits where one of the discoveries was made, while many of the statues and the kaitya can be seen in the Preah Norodom Sihanouk Angkor Museum.
Bye.